Cunningham here from Sanibel Fly Fishers. It's been pointed out by some of you that you've had some difficulty getting everything to work under Zoom. So I thought I'd put together this short video to give you some hints that might help you solve your problems and let you enjoy our meetings together. First thing I do is I recommend that you download the Zoom app onto your device and run and launch a meeting from there. I'm running this on a MacBook Pro, but a Macintosh, an iPad, they all have apps for this. You can go directly to zoom.com, go to your browser, open up zoom.com, excuse me, wrong app. I use Safari. And there's a download center at the bottom of the screen. I'll show you that. Go all the way down to the bottom, it says downloads. You'll want to download your browser extension. So you want Zoom client for meetings. You download that. It'll appear up here as a download. Run that, install it, and you'll be good to go. So when you start a meeting, you'll get a link. Let's go back to Zoom. You'll get a link. Just click on that link. Your browser will open, and it'll automatically open up the app, and you'll get the screen that looks exactly like this. That's the best way. You can also take the link that we send you, plug it into your browser, copy it into your browser window. That'll start a meeting. You can attend a meeting in your browser as well. It just works better from the app, so I'd highly recommend that. So the couple problems that people have generally talked about having a problem with is that they can't hear anything, or they see, it's basically they see things but they can't hear it, and that's really frustrating. Part of the problem is that your Mac may have multiple speakers attached to it. You have to point Zoom at the right speaker so that it'll play back to you and you can hear it. Same with the microphone and the camera, that we can hear you. So by default, it usually picks the most common thing. It will pick the camera that's built into your computer, or the camera that's built in to your iPad, and use that microphone in that device. If you have headphones in, then that complicates things a little bit. But I'll show you where all that stuff is. There's two places you can control it. You can control it from the computer from the Apple menu, and you can go to the utility screen and pick sounds. The easiest way to do it for our purposes is just you can control it directly from Zoom, and it's really, really easy. So if you're gotten into a meeting successfully and you can see us all there but you can't hear a thing, it's because the speaker that you're using is not correct. So let me show you where that is. So if you look in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, there's this mute button. And if you click on that up caret, you get a menu that allows you to select your microphone and your speaker. So the microphone typically would be the one selected that's built into your MacBook, or into your Mac, or into your laptop. I have a separate microphone that's built into my camera, and that's the Logitech Brio, and that's what I'm using for this demo. Now the speaker, typically the speakers in your Mac would be used. So if something else is picked, then you would select your Mac, the speakers that are built into your MacBook or your Macintosh. So that will get you sound. The other place people fall down sometimes is they're not seeing the video, or we're not seeing you. And if you have multiple cameras installed, or you can select that by selecting the up caret next to your stop video button. And in this case, I'm using the Logitech Brio as my camera. But if you wanted to use the camera built into your computer, in my case, it's called the FaceTime HD camera, but it's the one built into the Mac. That would otherwise be the one built into your iPad, the one built into your PC, wherever else you're using. So check those two settings. That's to solve most of your problems. Another complaint people have had is, well, you hear this all the time. You're muted. You're muted. Well, here's a really, really cool trick. So the mute button down here, and very often it's nice to, when you're not talking, to mute it so that if you've got a dog in the background or phones are ringing, it doesn't interrupt the meeting. It doesn't interrupt our speakers. And that's wonderful. A really neat trick is that if you are muted and if you want to talk, if you press on the space bar, you may notice that I am temporarily unmuted. So it's like a radio call button, speak button, push to talk. So that allows you to speak. And then when you're done talking, you let go of the space bar and you're muted again. So that's really handy. It's easy to remember. So I'd suggest that lock that away and use that whenever you need to. So hopefully these a couple little tips have helped you out. If you need some more information, you want some more help, send me a note, sanibelff@gmail.com, and I'll see if I can answer your question. I may be producing a couple more for iPad and PCs. We'll see how this goes and see if I can make this work for you guys. So I look forward to seeing you at the next meeting, and thanks a lot, and tight lines.